Gonna knock it out. It's gonna be easy.
Yeah. Should I smile?
We're good. They're gonna. Hi, and welcome to Inside Athletics. I'm your host, Brandon Thomas, and joining me today is Miss Caroline Bernard. Caroline is a junior marketing major here at the university, and she works for the athletic department. How you doing, Caroline?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. Caroline, just tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit how you got into the marketing department for the athletic department, and what kind of things have you learned with the real world experience?
So I am from Thibodaux. I am a junior here at Nichols. I started off in the athletic department, actually in the not in the marketing department, but in the business department.
Okay.
I worked for them for a year and learned about all things math, numbers, accounting, and then I moved on to ticket sales, and I worked under our ticket sales and learned about communicating on the phones, people talking, just basically anything to do with communications and computers and sales and a lot of really good things I learned for the real world.
Right.
Now I'm working under Al Wilson and Katie Callahan in the marketing department. I work on marketing with Al. I work on the video board for football games, and I help him with exciting new projects that we have. And recently we just released an exciting project we've been working on for the past few months.
Okay. Well, without further ado, let's present the new project that they've been working on. As you see right here, our 50th anniversary game is coming up, and what better way to celebrate that than rolling out a new uniform? Caroline, can you just break down some of the different elements of the full uniform?
Yeah, of course. So first we have our big 50 number up in the front. That's a throwback to our old time jerseys, stitching, just trying to incorporate that. Our kernels in the front, we also incorporated, and our gray stripes down the sides are also a new addition. And probably the most obvious new addition are our blue stripes on the sides. So the blue stripes are actually a part of our old colors for Nichols. I know it's probably a strange color, but it's something that we're proud of, and we were excited to incorporate in the jersey.
Let's get a more in-depth look at the jersey. First off, right here, we have the 50th anniversary patch. Just talk about the significance of the patch. You see at the bottom of the patch, there's a missing bar in between there. Just describe that to me.
Yeah, so the missing bar symbolizes our alumni who have passed. They're a huge representation of our department. They're a very big role, and it's just to symbolize and a memory of them.
Next up, we got the helmet. Tell me a little bit about that logo. That's kind of different from us down here. We're used to the end with a sword in it.
Yeah, so the old time in decal we have on the helmet is actually our first logo from the 1971 to 1978 football team, I believe. It was something we wanted to incorporate, not just as a jersey, but also on our helmets. It was a lot of work, and a lot of people came together to work on this project, and I'm really proud to speak on their behalf today. It's been something we've been working on for the past few months, and we were finally able to release it to the public yesterday, and it's something we're all very proud of and excited to talk about.
And let's look at that last slide.
So this one, you get a closer look at our patches, and also our kernels, of course, and the gray stripes. So if you can look closely, our top part, the shoulder area, and the body of the front of the jersey are different textures, different colors actually. It's just to represent our old jersey, the different colors in the reds and the maroons and grays. It all just ties up into one just to represent our school and our past and our department.
Okay. So, well, that's a great in-depth look at the uniform. If we could go back to that first slide with the full view of the uniform, I had to come down, kind of wanted to bring up. Caroline, tell me on how was that choice made to put that player in the uniform?
Chase, he's pretty much a legend around here. We all get to see him every day. He's a part of our coaching staff now. He loves the sport. He's a great guy, good role model for our athletes. He works hard on and off the field. I see him all the time running lessons with high schoolers on the field and just trying to better the sport and prepare everyone. So we were really excited to ask him to be our representation for our football department.
Well, Caroline, in describing Chase and how he impacted the community just as being a colonel on and off the field, I think that's important to let the alumni know that are represented by each piece of the uniform on how, even though times have changed, Nichols is still Nichols. And the uniform just brings all of them together, whether it was the inaugural season or people from the 50th season. So I think it's big for people to show up and show out at our next home game on November the 13th here, Colonel Country, John L. Guidry Stadium against UIW.
Yes, and it's also our senior night for our football players, so we hope to see everyone out and to support them and just to have some good football.
Yeah, that's great. That's great, Caroline. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Inside Athletics. I've been Brandon Thomas. Joining me, Caroline Minogue.
Yeah.